What's going on, y'all? This is Mike Phi, aka Mike Physics, Mindful Media, Music and Motivation. This is the 14th year anniversary of the single in a group I was in called Phear, who was under Runyon Ave Records and ABB. And Runyon Ave was ran under the name of Denine Porter. My name at the time was Mike Phenom, then I later on changed it to Mike Physics. I had a partner of mine in the group by the name Attention, the Vicious. There was no group at the time like us. We were a mixture of these five: A Tribe Called Quest, Outkast, Black Star, with a hint of Kanye and Drake. And yes, I have old songs to back all of what I'm saying up. I think we were the only group during that time that wasn't afraid to actually step outside of the box. Even when we was on Runyon Ave Records, we were so different from everybody else. We were really just young and skilled, but we were respected for that because we weren't trying to act like something we weren't. Shout out to my brothers who I learned a lot from: Guilty Simpson, Conniver from D12, J Electronica, TJ the DJ. We later developed a relationship with our brother DJ DDT. Shout out DDT, you know what I'm saying? He was our DJ throughout all the events of when we performed and everything. You know, he was a legendary producer, legendary engineer. And yes, all of what I'm speaking of is Detroit based. I get a lot of questions on why we weren't able to put out more projects. And we also get to question a lot on what did Phear stand for. And the crazy thing that's mind boggling to me is how much love we get. I'm talking about all over the globe just off of singles. Not a full album. We talk about singles. P.H.E.A.R, which stood for Pure Hip Hop Escaping All Reality. Trust me, it makes way more sense than what you think. When you see music videos, when you see certain artists, when you see film, and when you see even reality shows, even the fast food that you eat, even in the personality or the behavior in someone you're dating, the images that we see on social media, people's body shapes. Do you feel in what you see, what you eat, even the feedback of what you get from people, the feeling, do you feel is real or fake? Their homes, their lifestyle. When you hear the term keep it real, people's perception of real is not really reality. It's just what it is, an illusion of reality. We skilled MCs bringing hip hop in its purest form, and we are not going to add more fuel to the fire to the masses of people of something that is not true. And musically, we wasn't afraid to tackle issues. We wasn't afraid to challenge ourselves because we wasn't trying to uphold an image in order to sell records. And I think that's another reason why people respected our group so much because, again, we were who we were. They knew we wasn't trying to fake or do things to try to fit in. In the beginning, we were still searching for our sound. It took us a while. I mean, we actually got dropped from the label because we wasn't able to find our voice. And most people felt like, a lot of things were handed to us and they didn't really see how hard we worked. And which was another lesson that we had to learn was the difference between quantity and quality. Then you had some people who was around the business who pretty much didn't feel like we were superstars or either had superstar potential. And that's a lot of pressure because when you're so different from the masses of people that's actually speaking about things is way more accepted. You got to adapt your style around certain things that, to be able to relate. And it was at that moment me and Tense felt like, why do we feel like we even got to do that? Like, we doper than half of these dudes out here. Like, why? Man, forget it. They accept it, oh well. They don't, oh well. So after that, me and Tense started working on the mixtape. All I got to say is I'm going to make another video about that. Shout out Sabrina Underwood. Mike Physics.